What's going on, folks? All right, so here we are. This is, welcome back to ESA. This is a run of SCED-02417 demo disc, which is a, if you're unaware of what a demo disc is, I'll give you a brief explanation. So back in, the 90s and early 2000s, you would have demo discs that would either come with like sometimes pizzas, sometimes cereal boxes. You could get them pretty much anywhere. And essentially you would get like a short demo of like an upcoming game, and then you'd play it and you'd be like, ooh, I'm going to play that on release. And this is one of my most fire demo discs that I grew up with as a kid. All the games are PAL, and there's about 10 to 12 games on here, and they're just fire. As you can see, we have Bugs Bunny, which is going to be the first game. I'll try not to spoil the other ones, but and they also do vary in length. So I am going to try and sit here, and actually I'll do it at the end because it might potentially spoil the game. But there is an absolutely insane intro that plays if I just wait on this screen, but it could boot me into one of the games. So I don't want to spoil it just yet. But with that, I'm pretty much ready to go. First game is Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. So let's get a countdown from 5. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Another thing as well, don't give the tech crew a hard time. Cropping this demo disc is impossible. All of the different games have just different cropping. It's a mess. It's just a mess. On my stream, I get asked, why do you have black borders around the game? Yeah, there's a billion different games. So first up is Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. This is a 3D platformer where we're going to collect carrots and clocks and stuff and whatnot. I can't see the game for now. Everything's pink. Okay, we're loading. We're good. I think. Okay, I heard something. There we go. Okay, we're going. We're going. Yeah, some of these old PS1 games have some stuff between 240p and 480i, so every now and then I can't see the game. Okay, it's cutting out for me. I'm doing blind movement. Okay, yeah, I didn't think I pushed that far enough. Hopefully that'll fix itself. Yeah, so this is Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. It's actually fire. We're just collecting golden carrots, and we're going to try and do a little skip here. We're going to collect this clock, and then sneak off the ledge and store the animation. And there we go. And then we're gonna die and skip that, essentially. Oh, this guy's in a weird spot. Oh no. Get over here. Ah, it's fine. Yeah, that guy can be in a multitude of spots. I do need to kill him because he has a golden carrot. Not every single one of these cavemen have a golden carrot. So this demo is literally just this level. It's 2 parts of it, and then there's a boss fight at the end. Now, this is actually a really hard game on here. This is definitely like probably the hardest or the second hardest of the demo. So like whenever I was running this at home, I'd reset a lot here. If you die multiple times, you also get booted out of the demo. So I actually have to be very careful here. Also, these dinosaurs are hilarious. They're munching on that prehistoric grass. Also, these carrots. These carrots, sometimes you can just go through them like that. 5,000. Oh, we have 5K. We have 5K. Let's go. Yeah, let's get a clap for that. I was wondering what's going on behind me. There we go. Thank you all for donating. There's another clock. There is a cycle that I can make here that's I've only ever made once, and when I made it, I literally didn't know what to do. So, but you can grab this. Sometimes I phase right. Yeah, you phase right through that a lot of the time. And you can make it onto that, but it's really tight. The cycle kind of loads in when I get close to him, so you need like nearly perfect movement. Look at this dude. It's actually so like creative though, like you're just jumping on dinosaurs going up and down and stuff. So here's Elmer. He's just trying to. It's Wabbit season, so we gotta jump on his dumbass head. All right, this is a weird cycle here. We're just going to jump it. There we go. And there's our final clock. So when we get into this next zone is actually quite tough. And I also won't be able to see the game for a bit because there's a huge like 240p transition. So if I stand still, that's why. I'm also going to check if I can see something up on the big screen. Yep, see. Oh, where am I? Okay, I know where I'm at. It's pretty annoying. It's fine, this is fine. You live down here. So this screen's rough because there's a pterodactyl. Oh my god, yeah, there we go. So there's a pterodactyl right here that if he grabs me, he won't grab me initially, at least I hope so. Let's see. There we go. So we're gonna grab that carrot. We're gonna go back around and grab some of this stuff here. And when we get back up there, basically you're supposed to like kind of sneak past him. But I'm gonna try and just roll past him, and if he grabs me, I just lose like 20 seconds. So this is a little bit luck-based. It requires a lot of. I'm just gonna mash the roll button and kind of hope to get past him. So that, yeah, here we go. See if I can get past him. Okay, yes, there we go. We got past him. Nice. That guy's rough. So now we are gonna sneak because if I hurry over to him too quickly, he will see me and grab me here. So this route's actually a little bit different than the final game because in the final game, what you would do is that clock that's down by the gate, you would grab that, go into the start menu, and hit like exit to hub. But there is no hub in the demo, so this is what we're doing. So now we're gonna go to the exit, and now we're gonna fight Elmer, which is a weird fight. The normal way to fight him is you're supposed to dig down into the hole, crawl over to a different hole, and then he kind of. Oh, nice! I got the little strat. I'll explain that. There we go. So I'm supposed to he's supposed to come over, and then I'm supposed to go into the other hole. I'll show what you have to do. You're supposed to go over here, and then get back up, and his just dumbass is here, and you kick him. And then he gets mad. But you can actually just jump out of the hole, immediately. Oh, okay, I have to pick another one. Oh, I tried. You have to time the X press, just right, and you can jump out of the hole before he pokes his head down. So there we go. And he's done skis, and that is the clock. And then we're done with Bugs Bunny. Okay. And then at the end, I'm going to skip some of these, but if you can really quickly, briefly catch these, I don't think you can. Yeah, you couldn't. But it says coming 1999, don't forget to get it on shelves and stuff like that, so that's funny. All right, next game is going to be Crash Team Racing. There we go. Okay, so Crash Team Racing in this demo is jank. It's unfinished, and there's a lot of differences. I will say some of these games I have not actually played in full, so I don't know all the differences, but I have played a lot of CTR, so I know the differences. You jump really high. There's a lot of the tech that's a little bit different, and the way you pick the tracks is I'm going to pick English here and one player. And yeah, Cortex looks really weird there. So does Aku here. It looks really weird. So we're going to pick one player, and it's going to boot us into Papu's Pyramid, and you're going to immediately notice the character icons are different, the speedometer is different, and the map is a little bit different too. It's a little bit unfinished. The wall that you normally go on with the skip is not there. So as you can see, the countdown's different. The lap counter in the top right says lap 1-3 instead of I forget what it says in the final game, but it is different. Also, that boost item I just got immediately gives me full fire, pretty much, so that's also different. I'm not the best at this game, but I will attempt some of these skips here. So let's give that a try. Oh, very close. All right, we'll try that on the next lap. Or maybe the backup. Let's see if I can do it again here. I'm bailing out of that. That's fine. Now you get to see me going the normal way, which you can see this wall right here is just not there. That wall extends up a little bit further than on the final game. Also, there's no finish line. Yeah, this is a really jank map. As you can see, Crash's icon is also really weird. I just hit Dingo. He just got absolutely destroyed. I'm also farming for boost items because there's a technique called a U-turn that you also cannot do on this version of the game. And when you can't U-turn, I want to get a boost item to get back up to full speed. This is a little bit low, but... Yeah, there we go. We got it. Let's go. All right, I have one more try for that, pretty much. That does save a good amount of time over driving the normal way. Another thing I should note is that skip is significantly harder because I am playing with Crash, who is just a balanced character, where in the speedrun you would usually play with a speed character or an acceleration character. Someone like Engine or Coco as acceleration, and then Dingo and... I don't think I'm quite making this. Yeah, I don't really have the speed for this, but good try. At least I got one. And then the only way to get back out of the menu of CTR is to hit start and select, and then you go immediately back. But we do have to go back into CTR because we're not done. We're not done with the game quite yet. And you're gonna wonder why, you know, what more could there be? Like, I didn't see anything else than that. And it is because when you pick 2-player, you get a different track. And I will say, I could potentially save a little bit of time if a friend could come up and help me. So I'm looking in the crowd for a Hypno Shark to come up and help me here. So Hypno is the world record holder for this game, and he's tried the demo a little bit. He won't have a mic, but that's okay. So here we go. We're gonna boot into. We're gonna pick English and 2-player. So next up is Dingo Canyon, and this map's not too different. I don't think there's really anything that's super different, but now you're gonna see that the game's gonna get pretty laggy here. And me and Hypno are working together. Hopefully he won't sabotage me. Yeah. So if he finishes the race before me, he saves a couple seconds on my speedrun, so that's very nice. Now he's also playing as Cortex. Oh, I'm already going the wrong way. This is on you, buddy. Just save time for me here. But one thing that is funny that I found out when we were trying this out in the practice room is because I'm in second place, I could actually, if I'm just tailing Hypno, for example, I could get a mask, and then I would actually save a lot of time with that because a mask is a lot of you know, it's extra speed essentially. But I can't say I've ever bunked into that wall before. That's very embarrassing. I gotta say it. Yeah, all good, all good. We're schmoving. Still doing better than me. If it was just me here, and when I'm at home doing speedruns of this, I just let Cortex sit there, and every now and then I'll leave my second controller. Oh, I got a mask. There we go. I think I'm too far behind for it to save time, but I will see if I can grab this 10 Wampa here, and then it'll last a bit longer. Get some more speed. But when I'm at home doing attempts, I'll sometimes leave my second controller just on the table. I got 2 masks! Okay, let's go! Yeah, I'm literally cheating. Yeah, I'll leave the controller on the table, and then it'll, like, Cortex will get hit, and it'll just vibrate, and I'll just get completely jump scared. So that's never fun. But here we go. I'm gonna get ready to quit out the moment Hypno finishes, because he's gonna finish before me. Oh, the swag? Okay, there we go. And I would like Hypno to join me for player 4 as well.
Oh boy.
Because
do I need to do something here?
No, this is fine. There's literally no AI. So we are gonna go one more time into CTR. And this is gonna be very jank. This is 4-player CTR, and what they did, because it's obviously hard to run a 4-player game on a PS1, they reduced like a bunch of like polygons and, you know, obstacles and all this stuff. So Blizzard Bluff is a little empty, and the character models look a little weird. Crash looks like a Jinjo from Banjo-Kazooie because all of his facial textures are missing. You're gonna see this. Hi, Cortex. All right, here we go. And because I think, you know, loading 6 or 8 characters is too tough for the 4-player, it's only the 4 players. There's no AI in the game. So it's me and Hypno and then 2 AI that are just gonna, you know, just chill there. Yeah, okay, so here we go. This is so jank.
Give me an SG, give me an SG.
Did I actually? Yeah. All right, so yeah, Hypno's mentioning something called an SG, which is a speed ghost, which is normally when you are going downhill, you can do a bunch of jumps afterwards to retain a lot of that speed. It is, wow, I was in first place because I was higher than you there. That was weird. That's really jank. And there, what the hell? Oh, I'm no. Okay, fine. You said do it. You said do it. He begged me to.
Bring that ass here, dude.
Oh no! Wait, here's my TNT wall.
Nope.
Oh god! Oh, we've turned into enemies. Oh god! Oh no!
What's up, man?
Come on, England!
God, give me a mask.
Awesome goal!
No! Oh, this is fun. I mean, look, this is what it's all about. Like, I mean, maybe you didn't have CTR as a kid, but you had it on this demo disc. You just invite people over. It's like, hey, do you want to play Blizzard Bluff 4-player? Low res, you know? That's what it's all about.
Oh,
Also, yeah, you jump so high in this as well. I'm hitting the TNT. There we go. Nice. There we go. That's TTR. Thanks to Hypno. I appreciate it. The man saved me like a solid 10 seconds on the run. Let's go. That's what we want to see. And it's funny, I didn't hear what he said, but you know what's funny? You know what's funny? Next game is Croc 2, which Hypno also happens to be the world record holder for on console. So here we go. All right, Croc 2. This game is max comfy. I loved this demo as a kid. It's just very peaceful. And yeah, not like a whole lot going on, a couple little things, but yeah, the movement is pretty chill. You just like hold forward and then either hold, oh nice, to skip that dialogue, let's go. You either hold L1 or R1 to go a little bit diagonal. So you might be wondering like, what is this category and like what exactly are you doing? I just made my own. I just made my own category, I made my own rules, I just went, okay, I'm just gonna like try and make a category where you showcase as much of the game as possible in each of the demos. Some of them I underestimated a little bit, but it's because I sucked at them. So I was like, okay, this seems fine. So for Croc, it's basically the equivalent of max %. So you're just, I'm getting every crystal, I'm getting every color crystal. And here's our first. So I hit that gong earlier, and that's a checkpoint. So we're gonna get that crystal and death warp back to that. Yeah, this is so comfy. I love this demo. Croc is so cute as well. I'm gonna show off some swag you can do if you hit both L and R here. Whoa! There we go. That's not faster, it's just cool. You can also jump on the spikes, but in this version of the game, you only have 3 health. I believe on the NTSC-J version, you have 5 health. So I don't really have a whole lot to spare. If I die, I think I get kicked out of the demo straight up, so I don't want to die, basically. That's what's kind of risky about this run as well, is some of the demos, you know, if I die too many times or if there's like a certain requirement, you just get kicked out of the demo. Love the enemies in this. They always have really like big like googly eyes and stuff. I just really like the enemy design in Croc. It's pretty cute. Got another mosquito here. He's not gonna do anything. I can hear people making Croc noises behind me. Speaking of good Croc noises, this is one of my favorite sound effects on the entire demo disc, right here. Jumping on that hippo. Yeah, so we're coming up to the end of this demo-ish. There's still a bit to go. We're gonna do a little swag into the cave. There we go. Oh. Get out of here, nerd. Alright, we're gonna grab this key for our little Gobbo friend at the start. The Gobbo at the beginning is he's the guy that ends the demo, so once we free him, that'll be the end. Alright, we got every color crystal, and then we're gonna be sent to a little bonus area here where we're gonna get this little trophy. I literally don't know what the collectible is called, but it also spins, so it must be cool. There we go. If a PS1 object spins, I must collect. That's just the way it works. There we go. Okay, so we come out on the other side of the cave, get this box, and then we're gonna free the Gobbo. And kill this guy. Yippee! There we go. And that's the Croc 2 demo. There we go. Okay, so that's like kind of the first, those are the more iconic games at the start. Now we're gonna enter 2 games that are a little bit more obscure, but they're fire. But they are also, when doing attempts of this, these are the most RNG heavy games in the whole thing. These can vary by minutes. They are really, really rough. So this is Destrega. This is the only fighting game on here. It is a projectile-based fighting game. You can only pick between one of two characters and one stage. So we have Grad and Milena, and we can only pick hills. So this is going to look really weird if you've never seen this game before, but I'm just going to shoot fireballs, and we're just going to hope it's fast. That's the way it's going to go. Here we go. Oh no, okay. Get up, please. There we go. I'm gonna try and do a super here. Oh, the hill's in the way. She's got the high ground. There we go. You can also melee. I'll try. It's super jank. Oh my god, get back here. Okay, good. Wow, she did the super on me. Okay, so a good round is actually above like 50, if I can get a really good round. But it's so luck dependent that like literally anything can happen. I'm gonna try and hit her with a super. Wait, I'm gonna wait for it. So I need the bar to charge up. There we go. That can hit multiple times and just like absolutely drain the life bar. You can counter that? Okay. I like when he wins, he goes, "What a loser!"
What a loser!
Okay, so Milena does significantly less damage, but has a really nice super. So the strat for Milena is to not go up close. I'm just gonna run away, essentially, and use the super. Oh, the music's so fire in this too. So we're gonna use all three, and then we're gonna use these like homing icicles and stuff. And that basically is more or less the best strat. I have experimented with a melee strat, but it's really unreliable. 45 is that's a good round, yeah. That's nice. Ah, it's annoying when they run away. Oh, it's still got 2 hits. W. I'll try and showcase some of the other projectiles here. So there's this one, which creates these like icicles. 48 is one of my best rounds ever, and that's the Strega. Yeah, so I don't really have like, I'm basically just gonna tell you what, it says all games, but like what is all games? So it's just winning a fight with either of the two characters. We're coming up to my favorite game on this demo disc. This is Devil Dice. Devil Dice is really cool. There's a small chance I might crash here. My disc is a little worked up. It can't crash here. Let's hope we don't. I'm gonna start with the puzzle mode just so you know what's happening because it's pretty jank. So as long as we get past this next screen here. Okay, yeah, we got it. I know it says no signal, but we have it. So I have to beat the puzzle mode, and I have to beat the arcade mode. So the idea is you control this devil, and in order to start combos, you need to have 2 2s, 3 3s, 4 4s, 5 5s, or 6 6s. And then you can stack the combos on top of each other like this. So you can see I start a combo with 2 2s, and like this. And then I finish that. And then you can also, it teaches you you can fall off and you can push them into each other like this to start the combo. The puzzle mode is basically, you're meant to, like I have 2 moves to solve the puzzle. And here I have 10 steps to solve the puzzle. And the way you solve it is by doing this. Like that. And then we're gonna solve this one, which has some jank blocks that, we have an ice block here. So you might not get a whole lot from this, but you know, right here the goal is 4 4s. And in the arcade mode that I'm about to play here in a second, this is the final puzzle. I'm gonna make a little staircase to solve this puzzle. Like that. I'm gonna walk up. And there we go. And I'm gonna go back to this menu. And we're gonna go into trial mode. So I have 3 minutes. But in order to actually maximize I need a good board here. Oh, that's really good. So in order to get a good board here, this is really hard to talk during. Hold on. Oh, this is actually really fire. Yeah, essentially, I need 300 points. That's the goal for the category. Just to have an element of speed involved, because otherwise I'd just be waiting out a 3-minute timer. So I'm almost there, actually. This is a very good one. If I get anything above 2 minutes, this is really good. But like I said, this is very RNG heavy. The goal is to start these combos. That might be it. Yeah, that's it. There we go. 226 is really good. That's good. Very nice.
Let's go, Ricky!
Thank you. Okay, so next game is... I have no idea. No, I think I know. This should be... Yeah, this is Gran Turismo 2. This is another fire game on the PS1. It's pretty much just a single lap, single race. You guys know the wall ride strats. I'm going to be doing a couple of those. A good time is around 140, 145. So this is pretty chill. We have, actually I'm going to do a menu here. Hold on. Listening. We're going to pick the Lancer. It's a little bit better at handling, I believe. So yeah, I think we have some time for some messages potentially, because this is a pretty straightforward race. I'm just going to be doing a couple wall rides.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We have a $69 donation from Dennis Bush.
Nice.
Nice. Thanks for that. And then with the message for science indeed. And they went with a Goosebird honk shirt and a keychain. Thanks very much for this donation. We also have $20 from Murtag saying PlayStation demo discs were my childhood. Yeah, this brings back memories. So thank you very much for that donation, Murtag. This also went towards the Jack and Daxter target. So let's see that we can meet that one as well.
There we go. Thank you. Yeah, so again, pretty straightforward. It is sometimes just like you can stay in 4th gear most of the time if you just crash into some of these walls. That was pretty rough. But it's pretty straightforward for the most part. They don't really catch you. I'm going to try and not touch the camera buttons. There is a second racing game after this one, and I always mix up the like buttons to go into first person and not, because it's different in both of them. But yeah, pretty standard. Not a whole lot going on here. Again, the race is about 140-ish. That's like a decent time for me, 145-ish, thereabouts. There we go. That's fun to do, though. That's really fun to do. And then one last turn here. Oh, sub 140, please? Maybe? Let's see what this is going to be. It's really close. Oh, 141. That's still pretty good. Pretty good. Nice. And yeah, as Zeta mentioned, I mean, demo discs are, I had more than this, just this one. And they're just really, really nostalgic. Like, you know, we've all had a game that we never really got to like play fully, but you had it on a demo disc and you're like, Mom, can you please buy this for me? And all this stuff. So this is the first non-game. This is a Hotlines chooser. And since we are in Sweden, I'm gonna pick Sweden. Call this number and you can get some help with your PS1 game. Although make sure it is, you can see the price right there, 5 kroner per something. Open from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Yeah. Yes, that is a part of the run. Since it's my category, because I'm based like that, I'm gonna say that you have to pick the country you're from. So since I'm from Denmark, I just have to go down 2 scrolls, and then I can quit out. So if you're from the UK, you have to go all the way to the bottom, so that's an L. Alright, so the next game is one that I really like on this demo disc as well. This is Ridge Racer Type 4. This not only is just fun to drive, it's also got just the tunes. I think this game is almost more known for its soundtrack more than the gameplay, I would say. You'll hear it in like every YouTube essay possible. You're just like, oh, that's from Ridge Racer. So here we go. This is a great game. Controls really, really good. I'm gonna swap to, this is the first, have I been on D-pad this whole time? No, I haven't. Sometimes I forget if I'm on D-pad or analog. Yeah, so there's pretty much only one track, one vehicle, 3 laps. It's a longer track, but it is a vibe. Here we go. So I honestly, one thing I really like about this game is the graphics. I know it's a PS1, you know, it looks like it's outdated or whatever. But for PS1, this actually looks insanely good, especially the lighting. And this has some tunes. Feel free to jam out at home, you know, in the crowd. One thing I hope is that we don't get repeats, although that might happen. I don't know how the music system works. It just kind of picks a song. Also, this drift is fire. There we go. Nice. You're gonna see more of that. There's a couple of drifts, and it makes a nice noise, and it's satisfying to do. Yeah. So I can see the donation reader behind the monitor jamming out. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, and I don't know how it picks the songs. It just kind of does. Another thing that is pretty rough with this is winning is actually very tough. I have a very small margin of error. Like, oh, nice. Didn't touch that wall. I have to make very few mistakes if I want to win. Oh, this one's rare, actually. It's a banger. There we go. Let's see if we can pass this guy. There we go. That was Lightning McQueen. Had the colors for it anyway. Ka-chow. I heard that. In the back. Yeah, so a good lap on lap 1 is like 121, 122. Looks like I'm about to get that. Yep, there we go. 2 laps to go. This guy's a copycat. His car's looking like mine. We're coming up to the smooth turn again. Let's see if I can get it a little bit tighter this time. Oh, that was almost God tier. Yeah, I almost had it. That was tough. You can cut it really tight. Next song. I think we had this one. There's one. There's one that every single time the song comes on, everyone just types "bald" in my chat. Because it's sampled by a song called "Bald." Shout out to the JPEG Mafia. It's fire. Yeah, so pretty much most of the race, you're just hoping to stay in gear 5. Oh, that was tough. So you can initiate a drift either by pressing square or by just letting go of the acceleration. You'll just like auto drift. So it's a little bit hard to know when it happens, but when it happens, you just kind of gotta adapt on the fly. This is another game that I really want to play, but I haven't played the full game of, so I can't tell you the differences, to be honest. But at home, you might notice some of the differences. Or you might notice the track is different or something like that. And that's kind of the beauty is, you know, some people have played these games and will, you know, recognize like, oh, that's different and all that stuff. Like the speedometer is different and stuff like that. I think definitely one of the most changed ones is oh, this one's fire. Sorry, I'm jamming out too. But yeah, I think CTR is one of the most changed ones, along with I think the next game. Okay, so here's the guy in the lead. I've gotten significantly better at this game, so I do catch this guy earlier now. I used to barely be able to overtake him, but still, winning the race is still pretty tough because this guy is fast. I don't have to win the race, I just have to finish, but winning is obviously faster. And also for the pride. We wanna beat this guy. Frickin' ketchup and mustard looking ass. Get in! There we go. Also, while we're finishing up this race, I might as well shill something real quick. Be on the lookout for a couple runs coming up later. We got... Oh, hold on. Gotta get this guy. There we go. I'm running something called the Flash Game Gauntlet later this event. It's basically going to be a bunch of Flash games in a row. I believe there's 28 of them within the space of an hour and 20 minutes. And some of them are going to be goofy. Some of them are going to be nostalgic. They're going to be a bit of everything. And that is Ridge Racer. There we go. Great lap at the end there. Really solid. I love doing that, honestly. It's very chill. And yeah, fun. Next game is going to be Spyro 2. Spyro, one player in the crowd. All right, so, but honestly, I would boo as well, because this demo of Spyro 2, it has some fun stuff, but a lot of the mechanics are really not fleshed out. I would say they're kind of garbage, and I will go into why it's not as optimal, like, you know, as ideal as you would want it to be. If you're just playing it like this, you might not see why, but if you're speedrunning actually Spyro, like, you'll realize how many things are actually missing. Also, check out this cool book and stuff. This is really cool. And also, coming on shelves November 1999. Buy it now. Only 25 years late. We're going to start with Skelos Badlands. This is going to be 100% of both Skelos and Sunny Beach, so this is the longest game on the demo. The routing is going to be a little bit different for some of these, simply because the gem placement is different. Another couple things. Double jumping is still in the game, so standing still, pressing X and square does propel me upwards. That's nice. But you cannot. The worst change is easily you cannot flame charge. Now, you see me just walking towards that firework there with the flame out. If I try to flame and then charge afterwards, the flame just disappears. It's jank. I'll show you here. You see that? It just disappears right in front of me. So I have to do everything on this demo without flame charging, which is a very core technique of Spyro. This is actually tough movement. Oh, hold on. Yeah. I suck at this game. I'm gonna go up and grab this gecko here, get some health. Got some croc noises, I hear them. Yeah, so the whole goal is to, you know, get 3 orbs, 400 gems as well, and the talisman. That's kind of the idea. You normally need you need to kill 16 enemies in order to use that power up so you can get into this area, but we're just gonna damage boost up here. And this is where the mystery jar and one of these bones is as well. I don't like being on green sparks, but we'll manage, I hope. The worst part about dying in this demo is all the bones respawn and the mystery jar goes back to its normal position. I'm not going to risk that. I'm just going to wait here. A couple things that are also different is... I forget. I forgot. But yeah, there are changes. Again, like I said, gem placement. I think you can flame these guys in the final version. I'm not sure on that, but you can't in this version. Nope. Okay. I'm just stupid. Ignore me. Thanks, Laura. I can hear you. This is actually quite tough. I hope I can get this. Otherwise, the bone's just going to be on the lava here. There we go. Got it. Sweet. I guess another thing I should mention that's a bit different, just from runs, not really from the final game or anything, but in the normal Spyro to 100% speedrun, you would normally have Fireball by this point. And so I'm doing this entire route without Fireball, which is like a power-up that you get at the end of the game. So normally in a normal run, you go to the end of the game, get the Fireball, and then go backtrack through all the levels so you can play through the whole game with Fireball, which is just way better. So I actually need to do this manually, which is just a little jank. Okay, I got him. There we go.
Thank you, Spyro.
Also, another change, skipping the orb thing. A little bone dance there. Skipping the orb, I don't know what's happening with the big screen there. Someone's punching it. But yeah, the orb skipping is done with X instead of start this time, which is really weird. I don't know why they changed that or why they just, you know, decided to have it to be X in the first place. So this should be all the gems in this last little area, and then we have a challenge for the last 2 orbs. And yep, that's 400. Okay, nice. Now we're just gonna skip this bridge here with a little double jump. Nice. This challenge, you might remember as a kid, this is really, really hard to do. Well, it's even harder because I can't flame charge. So I can't, like, move to, like, I have to walk and flame into them like this. Like, if I try and, like, flame and then do this, you can see the flame literally just disappears right in front of me. So I have to just do it like that.
Well done.
Watch the bridge, by the way. Watch the bridge, by the way. It looks funny. It just unfolds. They had fun making that. Honk. Honk. And then we got this last one. Oh, I can't flame charge. I forgot. Yeet.
Thank you for helping.
All right, there we go. That went pretty smoothly, actually. Not too bad. Okay, that's Skello's 100%. We're going to quit out and go to Sunny Beach. And I think we're going to have to get through the book again. So, Zeta, if you have anything ready to be read, now's a great time.
Absolutely. We have multiple donations coming in. We have $40 from T-Fox. Without a message, but grabbing a t-shirt. Thank you very much, T-Fox. And basically, someone
You're too slow.
Copied that and went with $40 donation from Gem. Also, no message, but grabbed a t-shirt. Thanks so much for those donations. And, oh, we just, as I was talking, we got a $150 donation.
Thank you.
From Psycho Pew Pew, saying, looking forward for a full week of awesome speedruns. And they also put that towards the Jack and Daxter target. So I think we are starting to get close-ish to hitting that. So keep the donations coming.
You wanna watch that, trust me. I say as a Jack runner. All right, next is Sunny Beach. Again, I want to give a shout out to Zachary Lawrence, who helped me route most of this level, even though I couldn't actually get him to play play this. I basically just had to screen share my gameplay, and we had to just kind of figure out a route for this, because the gem placement's pretty different in this. And another shout outs to ThaRixer, because ThaRixer is the only other person who's done like a run of this. He did one run, but he's the only other runner, so shout outs to the only other runner. I think this demo disc is a little bit hard to get a hold of, so it's not like it's easy to run necessarily. So I do need to kill enemies here because I do need to get the fireball power up later. Another thing that really sucks about this demo is you can't, you're kind of stuck in the diving animation for a while after you dive into water. Normally you can just swim immediately, but you have to kind of go through a bit of a delay. So the movement's like not very fluid in this. But yeah, I'm just gonna flame these turtles onto these buttons here, just to open some gates and stuff. Forgot this. And you do have climbs, that's nice. This is normally something you'd have to buy in the final game. I am killing enemies here. These are a little awkward to get, these gems. Okay, one more enemy. That was an unlucky placement. We're gonna get up here, get this guy, and now we're just gonna wait for the fireball. Get a couple gems here. So it's 11 enemies. We're gonna get the fireball, and then there's an orb challenge here where we have to basically fireball a bunch of boxes here. The hitboxes on these are definitely different in the demo. You can see, I literally didn't destroy that until I went into first person. I don't know, it's weirdly jank in this. I swear the hitbox is different somehow. And here I have to kind of hurry over to the end of the level because I would like to push the turtle up towards the top and also break a box. Oh nice, I hit that guy, that's good. So I might barely make this. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, you see the first fireball did not actually register. If I'm right up against that, it just doesn't work. I'm gonna check for a missed gem here. No, did not miss anything. That's good. Oh, hello, young one. Yeah, thank you. I don't want to talk to that guy. He's just really close to those gems. All right, here comes everybody's favorite challenge. This is turtle soup. I have to these turtles are trying to end themselves, so I have to make them not do that. They're just, I don't know what's up with this challenge, but they're trying to become soup on purpose. And I have to charge them into the water. So there's our first orb. And then I have to do this one more time, and then there's the box for the third orb as well. This can get dicey sometimes if I'm just like fumbling the bag a bit. So hopefully that doesn't happen. There's also 10 gems behind, I'm saying this out loud because I miss these a lot. There's 10 gems in that water in the back. That I just missed them a lot. Yeah, just happens. Yeah, pretty chill challenge. I don't know who put that cauldron there. I don't know what that green goop is. Sometimes you play a little ping pong with these and I don't know what they're going and stuff. Here we go. You just go into this pipe. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, that was actually good. Nice. This one's a little longer than the first one. The first one's like 2 turtles. This one's like probably like 12 or so. Quite a lot. There we go. It is a lot more. That might be it. One more. One more. Oh no. Oh no. Buddy. My man. Get in. Get in. Get in. There we go. Oh my god. What are you doing here, buddy? Get out of here. Ruts! Doom. That's a classic quote. So now we're gonna go grab the talisman. This is pretty funny. Oh, thank you. Oh my god. You guys are just totally right. Yeah, you guys are the best. I'm glad I have 100 million people in the back yelling at me. Shouts to the crowd. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up. I'm gonna get him now. Fine. There we go. Full strat here. Thank you. And I suck. Look, I'm playing a lot of games, okay? Got a lot on my plate. Alright. Yo, hypno strats? Ah, I tried. He's sitting in the back disappointed at me. You can like make it up from that ledge with that. There we go. So now we're basically going to just clean up the rest of the gems here. I'm going to do 2 cycles here. It's a little bit more safe. I am just going to be spamming this because, again, the hitbox on these turtle things are just kind of awful. So we're going to grab these now, go back and grab the fireball, and that'll be the last little turtle thing. Okay, yeah, we're good. Missing 10 gems. They're right next to the challenge, so that's good. You will see another little change that is pretty funny. So in the final, in Spyro 1, if you hit L1 and R1, you actually do a little roll, which sees very occasional use in the speedrun overall. In this demo, they actually left it in, so you can actually roll in Spyro 2. And I feel like the best movement for these 2 gems is to roll. So we're going to get to see it right here. There we go. And that is Spyro 2. We're done with that. There we go. That's the 2 levels. So yeah, they took that out of the final game, though, interestingly enough. I forget what L and R does in the final game. It might be camera-based. All right, next up, this is football.
This is football.
Sly, do you want to help me out? Do you want to help me out? I just want you to mash the shit out of the X button. You did it. You did it. There you go. This is football. Shout out to Sly. He helped me save time. Yeah, okay, so so that's literally just like a trailer. I swear This Is Football is on every goddamn PS1 demo disc imaginable, and it just invades everything, and apparently that game is garbage. So.
Come on, England. Come on, England.
All right, next up is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, or Tony Hawk's Skateboarding, as it's called on PAL. Yeah, this is a pretty short demo if this goes right. The goal is just 10,000 points. We're going to pick my man Tony. You can also play as Bob Burnquist, but that takes scrolling over the menu one way. So hopefully this goes pretty smooth. If I fall and eat shit, I'm sorry. Here we go. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We're good. We're schmoovin'. We're killing it. There we go. I can also spin for a couple. Oh no, this is. Oh, that's rough. That's fine. It's fine. NT. All right. The music's fire. All right, almost there. That should be good. Maybe. I'm gonna do another trick just so that. Yeah, there we go. We got it. 10,000 points. That's the only stage in the game as well. So yeah, there was not a whole lot to that demo. I should have maybe put it at, in the category, I should have maybe put it at 20,000 because that is the high score, but I sucked at the game. And also your moves get quite stale once you reach 10,000. So now we're on the final game. This is Wipeout 3, or as I like to call it, Whip 3 Out, because that's what it says. We're gonna play one race, 2 laps, on the same track, and then the same race, but 4 laps. So this is a 2-lap race with a normal vehicle, and the second race is 4 laps, but the vehicle is insanely fast and very difficult to control. And this game just has such a cool aesthetic. I really like this game a lot. Fair warning, this song, I love this song, but it does tend to bug out on my demo disc. I think I just have, it's a little scratched up, so every time I finish a run in PB, it just gives me a little remix, you know? So this is the autopilot. I'm not touching the controller right now. Well, I am, but I'm not doing anything. This autopilot thing is really nice because it just drives for you. It's not that good with the first vehicle. It's fine. But it's way better with the second vehicle because you're just going super fast, and usually I bump into a bunch of walls in the second race. I don't really know what a good lap time is for the first race, but I do know a good lap time is for the second race because I practiced that one a lot more. I really like the voice like that comes up when you grab a weapon as well. It's so like soothing. Here. Rocket. Autopilot. So there is the left and the right path as well. If you do autopilot right before that tunnel, it's kind of just, it picks whichever direction it wants. I think left is pretty much better for both ways, although we had a little okay, now it's starting to remix. I'm going to give you a little listen. There we go. Yeah, no, we love that. Also, if you're about to crash into a wall, you can just use autopilot and you'll go through the wall. Okay, this is a nice lap, and then we got the final. Here we go. Skip the replay there. And now we're gonna start the second race. This is 4 laps, but this car is way faster. So I'm just gonna crank the boost at the start, and you're gonna see how fast we're gonna go. It is really fast, yeah. This is very difficult to control. I'm gonna hit a couple walls here. And you're gonna have to bear with this remix the whole time. So now I'm gonna show you how nice auto, okay, watch this, watch this. If you just absolutely zoom it and then do autopilot right before you hit the wall, you just go through the wall. Kind of like that, but you can go like almost out of bounds. But you can see how nice autopilot is for you on the second race overall. There we go, nice. A good lap here is like 36-ish. Okay, I'm not faced that way. I guess I get to show you this now, which is just this tunnel. It's kind of hard to control, but I actually managed to get through. Okay, fire. That was actually good. Rough. But yeah, that's pretty tough to control overall. This took a bit of practice to do for sure. If anybody wants to run this, by the way, I can send you a good old-fashioned paste bin with all of my rules, and if you want to change anything, I mean, feel free. But if you want to run the like category that I've run, kind of like that, yeah. If you want to run the category I've run, just hit me up, and I'll send you the rules sheet. The current record is I have a 49.50, I think. I just got sub 50 before the event. But you really do, like, a lot of it boils down to the Strega and Devil Dice giving you good luck. You can lose a lot of time on that. I didn't have the best Strega in this run, but Devil Dice actually went surprisingly well. Okay, and then we have one more lap here coming up, and that'll be the end of the run. Again, I just want to say thank you, everyone. I'm a long-time ESA attendee. I love being here every year. It's super great. I want to see this marathon do well, and I love running here every time. And thanks for everyone for tuning in, and shout outs to the PlayStation Nation in the back. They always show up for my runs, and like, we're tight knit, and I want to say that I've done a lot to try and keep everyone together. And whatnot. I like this community a lot. It's great.
Thank you, Ricky.
Thank you. That's pretty much it. Get ready on time. And time. That's it. 51 is pretty good. Very nice. Thank you, folks. You have won. Cheat awarded. In the full game, enter your name as Jazz Naz. I'm gonna go ahead and just quit out to the main title screen, and we're gonna see if we can farm the demo intro sequence here. It might boot me into a couple of games before it happens, but I have a pretty lenient estimate, so I'm just gonna let this sit here and just kind of yap a bit before, and I'll shut up if this happens to play. You really do want to see this. It's the most 90s thing you've ever seen in your life. I just get like caught off guard by every single time. So I hope we get it, but we will see. It can also boot me into Wipeout. It can boot me into Devil Dice. It can boot me into a bunch of things. Worst case scenario is I get booted into Devil Dice and it crashes. Please give it to us. It's gonna play a heartbeat if it's the one. Please, yeah, here we go. Get ready. Take a deep breather. Get a life. Final Fantasy VIII right there. It's so insane. Yeah. Who are these guys? There we go. I hope you enjoyed that. I think that's fire every time. And that's pretty much it. I guess the last thing I would like to show off is the way the disc looks, just because it is pretty cool. I'll see if I can open the disc tray and keep the music rolling here. Tench. This is actually the way the disc looks. It just says demo disc on it. Looks like this. Pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Yeah. And this is my only one, so no one take it from me, please. But that's pretty much it. There's so many cool runs coming up. Thanks to everyone for donating to Alzheimer's Fund and you know, sticking around, watching the stream, and shout outs to the crowd. Oh my God, we're packed. Everyone's here. Thank you, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the variety. Again, if you enjoy variety runs like this, where it's just like multiple games, check out the Flash Game Gauntlet later this week. I'll be hosting that. And see you around. Peace out. Hope you enjoyed.